Hi, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. This video is a review on technical pencils or mechanical pencils. I like to use these when I work, when I use my hands. Usually I work on the computer. I'm a landscape architectural draftsman. I usually work on the computer. That's like 99% of the time. But when I use pencils, I like to use these. I'm a big fan of rOtring, or as they say in German, rOtring products. And now I want to show you my opinion on these different kinds. You see them here listed. This is a rOtring 300, 600, 800, and 800 plus. They're supposed to increase in advance as the numbers increase, but let's see about that. That's what my review is about. So let's get started with the bottom. That's not a 300. It's plastic. The entire pencil is plastic, and the top is made of metal, just like a typical discount pencil. I still find it better. It's nicer to hold. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty much a bit more expensive than an ordinary discount pencil, but it still gives a good feel when you use it. It has a rather annoying quality to it. Here's an indicator for what kind of strength of lead you're using. I actually put glue into it so that it's stuck, because it was super annoying that it was constantly moving around. So I glued it so that it's stuck on HB, which is like medium hardness. Yeah, so that's the 300. Here comes the 600. This is actually my favorite. It also has, I should mention that I'm only giving a review on 0.5 millimeters pencils. This one also has this revolving thing to show what kind of hardness of your lead you're using, but this one is somehow stronger. It might also be somehow connected with the fact that this thing is completely metal. It's very nice weight, has a very nice, it has weight in both ends. It's like, it feels nice when you move it. It's not like the discount one that sort of, it's like a feather, you know, you can push it around. This one is a bit heavier, so you make the lines nicer and more straight. And you also tend to draw more correctly when you use this kind of tool. So this is the 600. It also has a nice feature, which is that it's completely black to the end, except from the very tip, so that you can see the tip. The other ones don't have this. I like that it's stylish and solid. It has a very nice solid feel, more than the others actually. That was one more thing. The paint, I don't know what you call this, is somehow on the 600 a little bit more rough here, which is kind of nice. That it's not just here that it's rough, but here as well a bit, and it means that it doesn't slide in your fingers like this one does, the 800 plus. Anyways, let's get to the 800. This one is also one of my favorites, probably second. This one is essentially the same as the 600. It's also metal. It has a little bit of a kinky end here with the brass/golden look, which makes it look a bit fancy, I guess, which I don't care about. It does not have this annoying sign of what kind of hardness you're using of your lead. Instead, when you do this, when you twist that thing, this one goes in. I don't know if you saw that, but it can move in and out like this. This is a brilliant idea, because if you tend to put your stuff in handbags or in your pockets, then this is a very nice pencil to have with you on the go, because it does not poke holes in your pockets, and yeah, it's just it's handy as hell. This one also has a good feel to it, like the 600. It's just so much more expensive that you really want a pencil that you can put in your pockets. Otherwise, I strongly recommend you to take the 600, considering the price. Then the 800 plus. This is, I just chose another color for this. It's not different. You can also get it in black. The reason why it's called 800 plus is because it's exactly the same as the 800, but it has a tip for stylus. This means you can use it on your phone. I unfortunately cannot show it to you now because I am using my phone for recording. But this one can, like the 800, turn this thing around, and you can see that this thing goes in and out. Which is kind of, you see, you cannot use it now when it's in. It does not poke holes in your pockets. It's a very nice pen, but this one, even more than the 800, it feels a little bit loose here in the end. I think it's connected with the fact that it can slide backwards into the tube here, so that it somehow makes this feeling like as if it's just not stable enough when you use it. It's just not like the 600, which is absolutely like a solid piece of metal that you use. It's very here in the end here, it feels very solid. So yes, I have a list here I want to use so that I don't forget anything. So from these rOtring, I can definitely recommend you not to buy the 300, to buy the 600 over the 800s, unless you need a pencil on the go. The 800 stylus is actually quite good. I find it very good compared to many other products that you find around a stylus, and this is amazing because you have a pencil that you can use on your notepad and on a piece of paper. So this is a very cool product, very good invention in my opinion. In my opinion, the only way you can work better when drawing than using these is when you use a vertical mouse on your computer. It's the only way you can make it nicer for yourself. An ergonomic mouse, so to say. But that's another topic that I'll talk about in my next video. Wait a sec, like this. So we went through the 3, 6, 8, and 8. Yeah, well, I'm just happy that there are still companies that actually makes good products, and I always try to get a product that will last my lifetime or longer, and I can tell that I'll be enjoying using these three for the rest of my life. Good products don't really need a warranty. They are sort of like in the good old days, as you can imagine.